Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be doing the weekly Chorus of Souls, so we will be testing and demoing that for a review. We are doing it in a 3-man group because it does get strong with the group.
The one that says Chorus of Death Souls?
Yep.
Okay.
So, of course, assume the form of a Dead Soul Chorus, replacing your abilities with mob-based spells while in the form. While in this form, you have 50% chance increased damage and healing, as well as 20% increased movement speed, and form to add to the chorus.
That's fine. I don't even know what this does. Oh, look at this! I'm a soul thingy.
Phase shift heals all nearby friendly targets within 10 yards. We'll take that.
So I can just stay like this forever? Or does it
We can merge too.
Oh, is that this does? Dead. Where's Rhea? Oh, I'm almost dead.
Alright, Chorus of Souls. Anytime a Dead Soul Chorus that you are part of casts a phase shift, you are healed for 2,642 seconds. Chorus of here we go. Increase the maximum number of charges of Twisting Shadows by 2 and reduces cooldown by 2 seconds. Radius of Scream of Pain is increased by 5 yards. Cooldown of Wailing Blast is 2 seconds. Chorus of Dead Souls reduces the radius of Scream of Souls, so we'll take that. Try to merge with me again.
That's all it does.
It increases our power.
Well, and I have nothing to do. And then if I try to hit the ability, nothing happens.
But for each one of us that combines, it's supposed to increase it. I mean, it's great AoE in all honesty. You just, like, run through and just... While part of the Dead Soul Chorus, time passes 20 minutes faster for you. Phase shift additionally increases your movement speed. Cooldown of Wailing Blast is reduced. We'll take that. Echoing Amplifier. Phase shift additionally increases your movement speed, the radius of Scream of Pain, so we'll do that. So can you only join me when you're in normal form?
Correct. And then when I do that, I can't do it. There's nothing I can do.
Does it allow you to phase shift, or you just see the abilities that I have?
No, it doesn't even do that. It literally just shows my normal bars, but I can't click on anything because it says you can't do that right now. Here, go out of form.
I'm carrying Ree.
Oh, you're carrying Ree right now?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because yeah, if you go into my form, you can see what I mean.
I'm doing a lot more damage, it feels like, though. Is that a dead end over there?
There's some stairs. Oh, can you? I didn't try, I guess.
Increase the maximum number of charges of phase shift by 1. Phase shift heals all nearby friendly targets. Take that. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I guess you just all join one and then...
Okay, there's one problem I found.
Alright.
If I'm casting an ability and then you move, it stops my cast.
Okay, so if I move, casting is not good, but I mean, it basically makes you guys immortal. It looks like, though, if I take damage, though, you guys take damage, too. I mean, honestly, if you were doing, like, a lower level tune, like, carrying them so that way they don't die, this actually probably wouldn't be too bad. Part of the Dead Soul Chorus, time passes 20% faster. Or if you have to AFK. But you just, the only thing is you gotta, like, redo it every floor, it looks like.
Yeah.
But I guess this would be a safe way to carry someone through. So that way they don't get one-shot by something. You take the heal abilities, because my heal's healing you guys. Bree with this 30k healing. What do we got here? Ages of Lost Souls are part of the Dead Soul Chorus. All damage taken is reduced by 25. Twisted Idol, increase the maximum number of charges of Twisting Shadows by 2. For that. Obtain 10 Soul Remnants.
May I tempt you with my ways? Looks like a hard bargain.
There. Don't forget this one. Let's take a look here what it's got for sale here. Increase the maximum number of charges of phase shift. Anytime you assume the form of Dead Soul Curse or return to corporeal form, you are in... Well, that kind of sucks. Was looking over the powers that he sold for the Dead Soul Chorus. Now I can't use my anima.
Did we, like, use too much from him?
No, someone used the Ravenous Anima on him.
Oh, that was me, I think.
Oof.
I don't think I did, though.
Typical Nook. Don't click the button, Nook.
Hey, I've used that before and the guy hasn't disappeared.
Yeah, it instantly kills him.
Why does it, like, never had that happen before?
Everybody all aboard. I'm fast as shit now. Let's take a look here. That. Cooldown of Wailing Blast. Phase shift additionally increases your movement speed by 5% or 50% for 6 seconds. That. Cooldown of Wailing Blast is reduced. We'll take that. We'll board the dab train. Uh-oh. I think that's your dirty assassin. While part of the Dead Soul Chorus, all damage taken is reduced by 25%. Increase the maximum number of charges of Twisting Shadows. That's twisting shadows right there, so I'm not too worried about that. Phase shift heals all nearby targets, so we'll take the heal. Nothing we can do to actually. Ah! Take that! I mean, I guess for lower level tunes, it probably wouldn't be so bad because you only really have to worry about. I mean, there's the heals that come from it and stuff like that. So it's almost like having someone be like a frickin' tank.
You are hunted. Be wary. Honest and pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the benefit from this fate.
I mean, my pole's like doing a ton of damage, it feels like. But would I be stronger if... Chorus of Dead Souls. Anytime you assume the form of Dead Soul Chorus and return to corporal form, you'll hear it for 10,000. This effect can only occur...
Well, there's also like different style of powers too. Is this because there's ones that are like specifically
Part of the Dead Soul Chorus, your
alignment
damage and
thing
healing are
versus
reduced.
just,
Increase the maximum number
like,
of charges of
thing?
phase shift. Take that.
That makes sense. Can you use the teleport to go up?
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, we got an achievement. What achievement? Oh, collect a lot.
Take the
Do
mastery.
you have one of those debuffs?
I didn't. So if I didn't get hit, you shouldn't have. Well, actually, you know, I hit here.
Okay. And then I think you just have to go up, right?
Yep. There we go. Who needs rope when you got that? Willing. Got something up here with us. Willing blast ruptures the target's ears, inflicting additional shadow damage. We'll take that. That's the first one we've seen that actually increases my damage. Almost forgot to use my heal. I mean, as long as I use my heal, I mean, I'm pretty invincible, but I mean, I feel like I'd be this way with my warrior regardless.
I will leave you to whatever it is you are doing in this cursed place.
Look at that, get some crit. Part of the Dead Soul Chorus, damage taken is reduced by 25%. We'll take that. Head on up. So I mean, I guess if you want to use it almost as like a tank, I mean that's not too bad. So if you're a squishy
Yeah.
class, I guess it'd be a good thing to roll as. Is the maximum number of charges twisting shadows? Why not? Grab the other orb. Where is it?
There's one.
Only the finest.
Increase the maximum number of charges of phase shift. Anytime you assume the form, it's a heal. While assuming the form of Dead Soul Chorus, your movement speed is increased by 10%. Phase shift heals all nail-bearer friendly targets. This will go with that and that. Why not? Take more phase shifts. So I didn't really get a chance at the beginning of the video to go over the abilities. So of course you have Wailing Blast, launches a blast and a negative energy at an enemy, inflicting 6,659. Show shadow damage and interrupting spell casting, preventing any spell in that school from being cast for 4 seconds. So it's an attack and a silence. Scream of Pain releases a wild scream, inflicting 2,996 shadow damage to enemies within 20 yards. Phase Shift shifts out of reality, reducing all damage taken by 90% for 1.5 seconds. This can be cast while casting, and then Twisting Shadows, leap through the shadows, teleporting to a targeted location. So all in all, it's not too bad for like a tank, like healer, maybe for like once again undergeared people. It did a fair amount of damage.
Pretty much it.
As far as AoE and stuff like that. But I'd probably keep it to you're running your first 8 kind of nonsense to give you heals and stuff like that. Also, maybe even good for the one where it's got the burning debuff. But as far as it being for geared players, not so much. But all in all, it's not bad. It's definitely better than Beasts of Prodigum. But I would definitely probably recommend, if you're fully geared out and you're able to take care of yourself, I would probably recommend just going your normal build. But all in all, I didn't feel like it was anything too super powerful, but definitely something that lower tunes could use, especially for the heals and the tanking and the damage reduction.